White on pole position. It is going to be a 32-lap race. The lights go to red. Quickly out it is blast off. Angus Whiteside darts across the road to try to defend there. Look for Andrew Rackstraw, who keeps on coming and gets ahead of him. Will Martin then switches sides to go around the outside as White leads. Hopkins is second. In third, it's going to be George Gamble. Fourth is Rackstraw. Martin is up to fifth. And so Angus Whiteside from fourth on the grid is down to sixth, in fact, already at turn 3. Coming up through the chicane then, Gamble, Rackstraw, Martin in fifth, Whiteside sixth, the pink car seventh is James Wallace. Off the road goes Sid Smith, he was eighth, but here comes Stanton up the inside. Also getting up and past him as well there was Will Jenkins, and Jackson there clears Beeson, so Smith had a drama, and that's cost him dear. A torrid time for Max Coates. Here you go, he was trying to go around the outside of Henry Dawes, booted it coming out of the corner, and around it went, and that's not like Max. This is the battle for second in Pro-Am, where you've got Josh Stanton ahead of Will Jenkins coming down towards the hairpin. Jenkins makes his move on the inside. Stanton gave him room there, and Jenkins needs no second invitation. Now, Ollie White is not only being caught by Hopkins, but the queue behind is building. Hopkins to the inside. This is his first proper bid for the race lead, and he makes it work easily.
Well, he got a bit of wheel spin coming out there, so Ollie White's going to get a bit better traction up the hill. He'd have to get clearly past him before turn 1 or be super brave round the outside. Otherwise, Hopkins is going to take it, and he does. So, new race leader. Oh, big lock up. That's Gamble trying to get past White, and he's spun him round, and Rackstraw's gone round as well.
I think Rackstraw spun in sympathy, didn't he? So that's really bad news for Rackstraw for the championship, because he's going to hemorrhage places and points. Great news for Will Martin. And Ollie White, of course, in all of that, tumbles not only down overall, but in class as well, and he had such a massive advantage. This is Jonathan Beeson still hanging on to 10th place ahead of Henry Dawes. Good battle between these two. Henry Dawes has had a tough season, so it's good to see him going well here. Sid Smith was in the gravel, remember, early on. That's why he dropped down the order. But he's trying to fight back. He's just come from the chicane, which is where he launched himself towards the gravel earlier on. And now closer, perhaps, than he has been of late to the back of Josh Stanton. He can think about a move here.
He's certainly within lunging distance, but Josh Stanton just positions the car close enough to the inside to not encourage that gap, that opportunity. And Sid Smith then gets a wheel dropped in the gravel on the way out. Congratulations to Seb Hopkins, a fine drive and first Carrera Cup victory.
Checkered flag at the ready. Seb Hopkins wins round 10 of Carrera Cup GB in style at Knockhill from George Gamble and Will Martin.